Okay, so today we're going to show you what it takes to take a group of puppies down for a swim. It is like herding cats, but we're going to see how we go today. So firstly, we've got to get them through the gate. But that's pretty good. Now today's going to be really hot, 40 degrees Celsius, so we're going to get this exercise session done early and then they will sleep the rest of the day. So far so good. So part of this whole process is when we repeat that same behaviour, we're building a neurological pathway and they're getting, or otherwise we're establishing habits. And the habits we're getting used to at the moment are walking together as a group, off lead, and not running off after kangaroos. But there is a group of greyhounds that they're going to go and have a chat to in a minute, and we'll see that. It's just a beautiful morning and I can't believe it's actually going to work out to be so hot. So here they are going to have a look at have a chat to the greyhound puppies who love them. We haven't all gone over. A couple have stayed with me. That's Campari, the brown girl. And they come back, they know the routine, so now we'll head down for a swim. Nora Jones is the mum, she knows where to take them, and Dad is Chico. Seriously feels like herding cats. One whistle should bring them back. Two whistles. Come on, babies. There they go. Once they're through the gate, they're off. And into the water. So I'll shut this gate and we'll go and see what they're doing. Oh yeah, they've all had a swim, but we want to go and watch what they do again. It's extremely unusual for us to have this much green grass in summer. It's usually completely bare and dry. We've had some really good rainfalls and in a short amount of time, and that's greened everything up. So it's great for the puppies. Now let's see if we can get them back. Nora Jones! Puppies! Puppies! Yeah, all good. Pups! Puppies! Good girl, Nora. Now let's see what the troop does. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8 there? Always got to do a head count. Okay, so some important things I want you to note. Our puppies stay with their mothers until they're 12 weeks of age. This is a really important part of what they do. They have good exercise sessions but limited. We want their growing to be natural, so after this they will be going to bed and they will stay relatively quiet for the rest of the day. All of our puppies are raised on a raw diet, and that means a diet with no carbohydrates as well. So it's raw chicken for the most part, which is easy enough to get, and then we'll supplement that with pieces of heart, a little bit of liver, a little bit of kidney, tongue, cheek, and what we can get our hands on from our suppliers. But the majority of their diet is chicken, and they're growing up nice and healthy right now. Let's see if we can call them back, little explorers. Part of this process is getting them used to coming when they're called, when they're bid, and they're doing that really nicely. So that's little curly boy. Alright, they've had enough, they're telling me that. And we've literally spent no more than about 8 or 9 minutes down here. One thing I want to stress is that the Portuguese Water Dog is like most breeds, that they are very active morning and night, and in the heat of the day they will actually slow down considerably. Hello, gorgeous boy. Hello. You going to Western Australia, are you? Not just yet. So you're more than welcome to visit and see our dogs, and it's absolutely critical that you understand if you see them in the middle of the day, they are more than likely to be sleepy and not active this time of the day, and about 6 o'clock in the evening in summer or later they will be very active. So your exercise sessions should be based around what the temperature is on the heat of the day and what the dog's needs are. So now it's time to go up. So we've got all 8 of them, and we're going to go towards that fence. It's really important you do your early training with your Portuguese Water Dog, and in fact any breed of dog, and if you don't, you'll have a nightmare. It might not look it, but this is a training session in itself, and it's really important that you can make these an essential part of your day, and it's like training your kids. It happens all day, every day. Formal sessions at least once a week with a proper dog training school, not a trainer brought into your house. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing that's as powerful as the peer group pressure of having the worst behaved puppy in your group, or alternatively, which is what I want, is the best behaved puppy in the group. So I really need you to get in and do those weekly dog training sessions, and if you have limited experience with dogs, they have to be done for a year. And if your dog starts playing up, the first thing I'm going to say to you when you call me is, when was the last time you went to dog training and how is that going now? So nothing can replace formal dog training for your dog. So it's one session at least a week with a formal trainer, and then lots and lots and lots of mini sessions. Puppies! See how easy this is to get them back? Now you just need to replicate that with their name when they arrive and get them used to that. So the 2 things I want you to work on, recall and retrieve. So coming when they're called, okay, that's recall, and retrieving, which is getting the ball or getting the toy and bringing it back. The third R is raw food, of course. So there we have our 3 R's. Let's go, buddies. So you'll see there's nothing over the top in terms of the way I talk with them. It's a general voice. We're just getting them used to a normal situation. Let's get our dogs coming back when they're called. There will be no out-of-control Portuguese Water Dogs down the dog park. Let's make that really clear. Make your puppy a pup that I'm proud of. So if you don't have the time to do a morning exercise session with your puppy, and your dog, and you don't have the time to do an afternoon session of exercise with your dog and puppy, then now's not the right time to get a dog of any breed. Let me make that clear. We all have needs, and one of their needs is to use the legs that they've got. It doesn't have to be arduous, it can be lovely and fun like this. And I want you to enjoy your Portuguese Water Dog, because at the end of the day you've paid exactly the same price for one that turns out great and one that doesn't, and it's up to you to put that work in. Okay? Puppies! Puppies! Oh, I've got a couple in there I'm going to have to go back and get. Puppies! Come on! Pup, 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 pup. So that's where we're headed back to. In total, our exercise sessions are going to take, at this point, this is no longer than 20 minutes. Going down, I've had to stop probably a little bit more than normal to take the video, and then going back up. They've already had their breakfast, so now they're going to pretty much sleep the rest of the day. Now, while Nora Jones is well trained, I just want to give you an interesting fact. If there was a kangaroo that bounced past us now, she'd be gone off after it. There's no chance she'd catch it, but you need to remember that these dogs will chase, and almost any breed will chase. There's nothing looks more delightful than a kangaroo, except a chook. Chooks are very good to chase too. So there are some things we need to do in terms of managing our dog's instincts. It's very difficult to train them to not eat your chooks, very difficult, so they must be kept separated at all times. And if you're in an environment where you think there might be kangaroos, please have your dogs on lead, firmly on lead. So behind those bushes often there are kangaroos, but I checked it out earlier and there are none there. Of course they could always surprise me, but if she went after a pup, if she went after a kangaroo, then I'd be stuck with wanting to figure out how do I get the 8 pups organised and how do I chase her. I could catch her, it's going to take me a bit, but that's I just have a good fitness level up at the moment, so alright, nearly there. Alright, we're getting there, and you see how this is just no fuss? It's just get them there, don't make it a big deal. Entries into doorways should be, this is how life works, not anything exciting. And this helps us with managing potential escapees down the track. Just make important things a no big deal. Okay, so we have successfully navigated getting the dogs back in, and it's the no big deal training session. So now they go away to bed. It's as easy as that. Well, most of them are here. Anyway, we'll grab the other 2. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this video on giving you some tips on how we do that morning walk. So these pups are nearly 12 weeks of age, and they'll start to go once they've had their C5 vaccination. So it's an exciting time for us. It's enjoyable, and I can't stress enough. Let's get this dog training in. Let's make it part of our life. Let's do our exercise sessions, and let's enjoy our Portuguese Water Dog, because a well-trained dog is so much more of a lovely thing every day.